Hey everybody, welcome back to Durbin's Bourbon. I'm Joe.
And I'm Josh.
We have a bottle of Blanton's. Y'all know that by the look of the bottle. Is this a regular Blanton's? No, it's not. It is Blanton's Black. It is the Japanese variant. Our good friend Jake, this guy keeps supplying us with whiskey to try that we cannot get around here.
Heavy.
Ooh, crikeys.
I gotta make him even. I just feel bad 'cause it's not our booze.
It's not.
Sorry, Jake. I'll give him a Finsky when I get to work. You
Okay,
know?
there you go.
Slap a little $5 bill in his pocket.
There you go. Perfect. It is 80 proof, so it isn't the standard 93 proof that Blanton's is. Still comes out of Warehouse H. They just cut the proof a little lower. Jake has told me, I believe, he thinks he likes this more.
Yeah. The problem with Blanton's, as you all know out there, it's a single barrel. Sometimes you get a honey barrel. Sometimes you just get a so-so barrel. You know, like the one I have open in my house.
Mine as well.
I'm like, I mean, it's not bad, of course. It's Blanton's, but it's also not great. And you get those honey barrels, and you're like, this is incredible.
Right.
So I wonder if this is a honey barrel as well, but it's only 80 proof.
It was a black label, but the barrel itself was a honey barrel. So a honey barrel is a honey barrel all the way around. Jesus. So,
anyways, that's my 2 cents.
Yeah, it's it is funny that single barrel. If you get a honey barrel, you will know it if you drink the product.
It's a very light color, though.
Yeah.
I wonder if it's because it's watered down a little. Because Mineral Bland's what, 90 proof?
93.
90, yeah.
Mm-hmm. 93 proof. This is...
But, you know, making it for Japanese, though, like, they're so, you know, particular.
Mm-hmm. This is...
I wonder if they're not willy-nilly like us Americans. You know?
Right. Bottle 277. There we go.
185.
Yep, it is Warehouse H like normal. May 31st, 2022.
Do you think they have... I wonder if they have, like, sections of, like, okay, this is going to be the black label.
80 proof.
Excuse me, this is going to be the gold label.
Maybe.
Or do they just start dumping it, and they're like, hey, this single barrel?
It's possible.
Excuse me, I got that.
Jake is on a mission. He's collecting the golds as well. Because he would like to spell Blanton's in the gold topper.
That's going to cost you some
cash. This is the same stopper as what your standard Blanton's is.
I don't know how much that was, huh? It wasn't expensive. It was like $300, I want to say.
It was expensive.
Because he had to get it ordered. You can't just pick it. We just don't get it at our liquor stores.
Yeah. Is it a smaller... Is it a smaller bottle?
No, 750 milliliter.
Okay. All right. Okay.
I mean, it smells like Bland. I mean, it smells good. It smells like Bland.
There's a different note in that. I get a cherry, like a red hot. Like a
cinnamon.
Sweet cinnamon. Yeah, cinnamon.
Yep.
That's soft.
It is soft. It's very pleasant nose. I get caramel, vanilla.
Yeah.
Little leathery. No, like tobacco, like fresh tobacco.
Yeah. At 80 proof. At 80 proof.
I want to say typical Blands. I haven't had it in a little bit, but good Kentucky bourbon. I like that nose a lot.
I'm liking the nose.
Better than the Blantons I have opened at my house.
Mine too. Yep, mine too. Yeah, that nose is really nice.
Yeah. Try it. I don't think I
do.
I'm kind of enjoying that nose.
In the words of Jake, who has stated this one evening in the bar, I would like to just live in this nose for a moment. That's nice. That's definitely better than my bottles.
I do get the red hot cinnamon candy.
He said he likes this better.
Yeah, I mean, he might have a honey barrel too. Who knows?
He might.
Again, who knows? But it smells great. I'm excited to try it.
I am too. Yep.
Let's try it.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers, everybody. Thank you, Jake.
At first it was really sweet, and then I got that pepper hit.
Yeah. The first taste.
That's pretty good, though. It's lingering a little bit. I'm getting the cinnamon. I'm getting the red hots now on my back palate.
Yeah.
It's not gonna knock your socks off, though.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it's a honey barrel.
Nope.
I would say
just
it's
like a good Blanton's.
A good Blanton's. I would say this particular barrel is better than my barrel that I have opened.
Right, but I wonder if we tried them side by side, would you? I feel like this is a standard good Blanton's, not a honey barrel.
Yes, I would agree with that.
It's good, but it's not going to blow your socks off like a honey barrel, where you're like, man, that is
right. Would you say, and this is for you out there as well, I feel like there's 3 Blantons.
Okay.
There's a honey barrel.
Right.
It's unmistakable.
Right.
Nose is amazing. Flavor is amazing. You don't ever want it to run out.
Right.
There's your standard release of Blanton's. Really top quality bourbon. Good solid bourbon. Good nose. Good caramel. Good vanilla. But it's just good Blanton's.
Correct.
And then there's some Blanton's, which I've had, and I may have it now, that is less than that.
I agree.
It's almost
because it's single barrel. You can't.
It's not. I hate to say it, but it's like it's not great. It's not even. It's barely good.
It's like you drink it because this is Bland's. You pour it, you drink it. Halfway through, you're like, I wish I would have poured something else.
Correct.
This is not. It's not gross.
No.
But it's not up to the Blanton standard. Is what, like you said, there's that standard. Right. There's the honey barrel, and then there's those ones you just get. And that's the problem with the single barrels. And when they start going up in price,
right?
You're like I'm at the point where, like in my house, I have 3 unopened Blantons and 1 open one, and my open one is not great.
Right.
And it's like I don't even care to. Like, I'm not excited to open the other ones, because if they're like the one I have open now, I don't even care.
Right. You've spent
But if it's a honey barrel, then I'm like, well, damn, now I got this honey barrel, and those are long gone.
Right.
They're all sold out at this point.
Right.
I agree with you. I think, there's 3. I get that.
Categories.
Yep. Yeah.
And the third is you're just going to drink it.
Less than it should be.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you would think the profile, because they taste them, but... I mean, it is mass production. Yeah. It's still mass production.
And it's also your taste, your taste, my taste. But when you get a honey barrel, I feel like everybody agrees.
Everybody.
I mean, we had one here. Matt had his here.
Yeah.
And everybody agreed.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this is next level Blanton's. It's not just.
It's not just good Blanton's.
And this one, I would say, is your middle one.
Yeah,
I don't think it's. I don't. It's not. It's not. I can't believe he likes it that much. Quite honestly. I feel like you're just your regular.
I do like the nose.
The nose is real good.
The nose is far superior to my Blanton's.
The nose is good. Let me try one more.
If you've been fortunate enough, not everybody is, because this is a coveted bourbon. If you're fortunate enough, like we have, to have been drinking Blanton's when it was readily available on the shelf, and you could pick it up for $50 was on the high end.
Which that was expensive for us. Like, geez, $50 for bourbon.
And then you get to the level we're at now with Blanton's being so coveted, you can really dissect it, because we've been drinking Blanton's for 6-7 years,
at least
8, maybe closer to 10.
Closer to 10. Because you had that one, and we're like, dude, this is expensive.
Oh yeah. So 10 years of drinking Blanton's, you have a palate. You know what it was and what it can be and what it shouldn't be. And sometimes maybe as the tasters in the profile, when they do the panels, they're like, well, this is our standard Blantons.
Right.
This is a winner, and good luck to you out there that get it.
Yes.
And this is it's okay. We're going to make tons of money from it. It passes.
Like our standards here, this one's here, so lucky you.
Yeah.
And then this one's here. So maybe that lower one is the standard, and we just get lucky on the two.
Maybe
because they are. I mean, it's Buffalo Trace, man. They're not skimping. I mean, they're making a great product across the board. We all know this. They just, I think, you just get lucky or you don't. You know.
Yeah.
And this one feels like it's not a lucky bottle, but it's not a one of those ones where, like you said, yours. You're like, I'm gonna try it again. And you do it again. Maybe it opens up, and it's just still the same.
Yeah.
Just not impressive. It's not, again, it's not bad.
No.
It's always a good bourbon. It's just not that level of, when you have one of those honey barrels, you're striving for that again.
Right. Which is the excitement of opening a new barrel, a bottle.
Yes, that's the problem.
That's
you
the problem.
See it, you're like,
so you're
this could be, I don't have this one. It's, whatever the date is.
Right. So if you have 700 bottles, you're like, do you open every single one of them?
Every third one.
But then what about the ones you didn't open?
Then you
there goes the problem. So it's a decent whiskey price point on it. I think Jake spent a fair amount of money. I didn't get a price from him before he left.
I think it was like $300.
I do feel like it was up there. I feel
for
like
an 80 proof. I mean, he just wants the collection. I get it.
Which he almost has the complete.
Yeah, he wants every iteration of Blanton's, which is cool.
Yeah,
I wouldn't pay.
Yeah.
I mean, I pay Blanton's. I pay the $70 that you get Blanton's here.
Right.
It's like tastes like a Blanton's.
Right.
It's a Blanton's. It's not going to blow your what do you say? Your tongue slap your brains out your mouth.
Tongue slap your brains out.
It's not going to do that. Mm-mm. But it's kind of cool to have. It's got it's got the Japanese writing on it. So there's that.
So yeah, same horse up at the top.
Yeah.
Sitting for a minute, the flavor's good.
It is
and
good.
The finish is good.
It's good. It's just
it's the middle. I would say it's the middle Blanton's.
It's the good Blanton's.
Yeah. If I was putting them in that 3 category, this is the middle Blanton's.
I agree.
I like it. Yep. Good one, Jake. Thank you for letting us have a pour.
God, everything we do have to thank him. It's
I know.
All his booze.
Good Lord, the dude's
have his own channel.
I know he should. I can see
Harley.
that. Yeah, you wouldn't hear a thing except Harleys, but decent product. Yeah. If you can get it, I mean, it depends on if you're the collector. If you're one of those Blanton's collectors.
I get that part of it.
I absolutely do. It's like
doesn't mean the whiskey's super great, but it's cool to have a collection of things.
To have that lineup. And it's like the Pappy lineup. Yeah, I've got all of them from the 10, the 15, the 20, the 23, the rye, all of them. You have the Blantons. You have the whole lineup. There's like 4 or 5 of them, different ones. So to have those, that's a showpiece.
Right.
You know, that's a drinkable showpiece. You can pour that to the special person that's you're having a special occasion or something, which is what whiskey is. There you go.
Which I'll be running in.
Sweet.
I got third last time. It wasn't too bad.
You could win this year.
I think I can.
I feel I can.
It's not even an age
All you need is a pipe. You can be right at the front.
Throw a bunch of candy on the ground, take out running.
There you go.
Oh man, I'm going to hell for that one.
That's where a podcast comes in.
Oh, could you imagine? You'd be rambling.
That'd be terrible. Decent whiskey. Thank you, Jake, for the review, for getting us the bottle, letting us borrow it while he's in Mexico. We promise we won't drink any more of it. The Sinatra, however, may come back to you empty. I'm just kidding. But anyway, if you've enjoyed this video, throw a comment down there if you've got the other iterations, and what do you think of that three? Do you agree with us about Blanton's? Because obviously most of you aren't getting this because you have to get it special ordered or whatever. Right.
But the Blanton's, the 3 tiers. Yeah. Have you experienced that, or are you just like, no, every Blanton's I get's great? Right. Because I used to be like that. I'm like, everyone's good. Right. And then, like you said, over the years, I'm like, this one's not as good. Right. So. Yeah. So. Anywho. You guys seeing the same thing. There. Yeah. I'd be really curious to see all of you guys and gals that watch us
And you do comment. Thank you for
Yes.
all the comments. Sometimes I just do a thumbs up. Sometimes we chat about it.
It's a big thumbs up guy every text.
I am. But I really think I hit something with that 3 Blantons.
I think you did, but you did this.
It was 4. Yeah. 3's, fingers are
All
tough.
3.
All 3. All 3. But, yeah, it's a decent whiskey.
Yep.
Cool for collectors. Get it if you're a collector. I think it's worth it. 80 proof.
For not for $300.
No, not for the price.
Maybe you get a retail wherever. I don't. Again, you can't get it here, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even know
Whatever.
what retail would be.
it wouldn't because you can't get it.
Right. So, if you're a collector, you do
Yeah.
you.
It's Blanton's. It's good.
Yeah. I like the 80 proof. I
It's
think
nice.
that softens it.
The nose is great.
Yeah.
I like the nose a lot.
Yeah, the nose got me excited.
Yes,
I
me
felt like
too.
it might be a
Me
honey
too.
barrel because
But I
the
think that
nose
every
is
time
so-
I open a Blanton's, I think it's a honey barrel because the nose is typically good. Anyway, we gotta wrap this up. We're rambling.
All right. We will finish this video as always. Enjoy your whiskeys and bourbons.
Anyway, you like.
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers. Cheers, pal.
buddy.
It's still good though.
It is.